Hey, what's up everybody out there YouTube? MacGyver here, back again. Ran into an issue with my JBL MRX 528 sub. Well, the main issue was I blew out my 18s. A lot of you are probably looking at this and maybe thinking that these look like the 18s that come in the SRX 728s, but there's no ridges, so they're not JBL, and there's on JBL the little cloth edges are a little smaller too. But what I did was actually replace the subs that were in there, which are these little deals right here. Let's take a better look at them over here. And they are the JBL 2044H. H for 8 ohms. And then there's the G, and the G at the end lets you know that, they're basically 4 ohm voice coils. But yeah, these things gave out, man. They did as much as they could. No good, no more. That's it. That's it. They did no more. I had this sub about a good, I want to say 3 years now. They did alright, I always pushed them to the clip and backed off a little bit. And I guess lately in gigs I started smelling something a little crispy. Even though they never clipped, man, I gotta say it's almost like they have a time warranty on these things. They go out pretty quick. They're great sounding JBL. I don't knock them at all. But the power handling on these model subs are not that great. Behind this huge cap you have a small little vent, but behind here's a big ass vent for cooling. Why they don't have a bigger screen for this to optimize the air vent and cooling of the coil, I don't know. There's no vents on the side of this, and it's not cooling that great, man. Voice coil's at 3-inch voice coil. Pretty light sub, I gotta say. And I'll show you what I upgraded to real quick. Pulled her out. She's pretty heavy. Okay. Well, that's a better look at the face. Nice big dust cap. Nice thick surrounding. Feels as good or a little thicker than this for sure. This is not a stamped, as far as the cone goes. Let me flip her over and show you the good stuff. And these are made by a little company that I've used before, and I have a lot of faith in them for the bang for the buck deal. These subs are Marathon. They're designed in USA, by no means made in USA, but I've had a lot of their stuff, the RMS series stuff, and they handle real good hit, real good punch, real good bass. It's the PA18200 model. Peak power says 2,000 watts. Well, you know what? I have had other cabs, single cabs, and I don't think it's 2,000 watts peak. I would maybe say it's a good 1,600 watts max sub, but the RMS is probably higher handling than that. These are specified at 600. I think they're 600 watts. So RMS. And if you look at JBL and go around through their site, it says they can only handle that for a certain amount of hours, and then their peak are only made to handle that for a certain amount of hours too. So anyways, the vent here is almost the same size, if not just a hair larger than the JBL, that little port right over there. The good thing about this sub is it's still push style connectors. But here's the big thing that I liked. It has screens, and if you look in there, you could actually see the coil. And you can see the coil, and it's actually nice vents all the way around. It says Marathon. Huge magnet. Huge magnet. And you can see the vents and the coil in there, and you can almost see how it would be a little more efficient as far as the cooling goes. Voice coil. Voice coil is a 4-inch voice coil. I don't know if that automatically is going to translate in being a deeper bass, but most of the time my experience is anything with a bigger voice coil is better bass. Well, I picked these up at Pro DJ on 11th and Central over there with Edwin. He gave me a good deal on them. Each one of these things was 140. Yeah, 140 a piece. And maybe I'd say 6 pounds heavier than that each. So maybe 12 pounds heavier for that whole setup deal. The lip is a little bit bigger, so I had to take my Dremel and just kind of work it out on the edge, and they slid real nice and tight where the air is not going to come out. The box is I have no complaints. The box is really well made, braced and everything. And basically the recone kit for that was $100 plus shipping and handling, which probably was going to be maybe 120 a piece. There's the other one. And you know what, I know how to recone speakers. It's not a big deal for me, but I rather just recone these and put these up for when I find a nice pair of individual boxes. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in, and then I'll do my next video on the sound, even though I know what these sound like. If you guys have ever purchased the RMS SW18 sub from Marathon Powered, oh man, you already know what one of these sounds like by itself. So yeah man, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.